Hey, we're live. It's kind of scary. Probably going to say a lot. My name is Joy, and as you can see, I live in an RV. We are currently in the UP of Michigan, up near Marquette, which is a cute little college town. We're just here to hang out and make some stuff. And you make whatever you're making and tell me about it, and I'll show you what I'm making and what else I've been working on. Today it is socks for my niece. My light is not in a good place. See, aren't they pretty? Such pretty colors. This yarn is from Deeply Dyed, and it is Good Juju. Yeah, I think. Yes. Good Juju from Deep Dyed Yarns. Sorry, that's not focusing. Maybe it'll focus, maybe not. Anyway, I hope you can read it. Hey, Carol, how are you today? I'm kind of nervous about this. It's kind of weird. What you working on, Carol? I need to do this instead of this way, maybe as a regular, like everybody can talk to everybody hangout. I don't know how that would work quite, but maybe. I finished last week a cute little bear. She needs a dress though, and a little bow. Last night I finished the cutest rabbit ever. His pom-pom is so big. He is a pattern from, or she, I guess it's in pink, so it could be whatever. Who did that pattern? Dang it, I'll look it up. Hang on. Pretty sad, pretty sad. Let's see. That is a pattern by Jet Cat, and she is a non-English speaking knit designer. Her toys are really cute. She is available. You can find her on, where did I get this? Etsy, I'm pretty sure. And her username is JETKAT. I'll post links for everything as soon as the video's over. You can kind of tell, you kind of have to know what you're doing as far as knitting the guy, because she uses words that most English speakers don't expect, which that's pretty typical for English as a second language. Despite the unusual word choices, her pattern is very thorough and clear. And I mean, she even shows you how to use the pom-pom maker to make the pom-pom. And she just uses the normal, like, the one you can find in the big box craft stores. She shows you how to make the little wire glasses and everything. Look at those glasses, aren't they cute? I just had some plain like jewelry wire and painted it with fingernail polish. That stuff goes on your fingernails. I'm looking, she says, let's see. Let's become friends. Oh, the pattern. Oh, yeah. Her username on Instagram is jetkat.spb. So I will link that later. Anyway, I probably should have made my pom-pom a little smaller, but I don't care. Oh, here, I know. I'll put it in the chat. Oh, except now I can't type. Lord. Okay. Carol, what are you working on tonight? You still working on a hat, scarf, what? And thanks for taking time out of your day to come hang out with me. What do y'all think? How much longer is this lockdown stuff gonna last? That okay. Let's see. Earlier you told me what hat you were working on. Let's see if I can find it. Should be right here. We talked a lot this afternoon, didn't we? Coat of arms, is that the hat? Yeah, coat of arms hat. Anyway, I hope you will post us a picture of the hat as you're working on it. And because I'd like to see it. I didn't look it up. I've been too busy this afternoon trying to A, get this channel together, and B, trying to get the patches and the stickers up on Mark's website so that people can have access to buy those and we can get them out in the world. Oh, and I got to add the mugs too. One of our friends makes the patches. Another friend makes the stickers and the mugs. And she's doing, this was one of her very first mugs right here. But as you can see, she's got access to all of our designs and can customize. She's making a straight cylindrical mug now. Let me go get it. It's cool. Did I throw it over here? I did. Mm-hmm. See, that's, whoa. Dog crate door got me. It's usually more open than that. Anyway, she's making these lovely double-walled insulated mugs with all our designs on them. They're great. They come with a care tag and all that fun stuff. And info for fixing any issues. They've got a nice lid on them. The lid slides back and forth to open for a straw or for sipping. And I don't think the great big diameter straws will fit in there, but the regular straws will. And they come with a straw of their own. But yeah, she does a good job. And she'll do mugs for anybody, actually. Any sort of mug for anybody. Uh-oh, my phone keeps beeping at me. Who beeped me? Shit, I meant to call my dad. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a setting on my end, Carol. I put the slow mode on. Probably should take that off, huh? It's just always on the, no, I don't want to create a poll. See, I don't know how to do this. How can I change? No. How can I change that? I don't know if I can change that. That's... Damn. Okay, I know about that. I'm sorry, Carol. I don't know how to change that. From within here. I know how to do it. I know. Let me do this. Maybe I can change it from behind the scenes. If I can find that. How do I get there? My channel. One watching. I don't want to watch myself. Can you hear me okay? Edit video. Maybe I can do that. It's public. We're doing this now. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's not made for kids. Customization. Aha! Found it. Okay, maybe slow mode will go off now. We can hope. Slow mode is off. Yay. Sorry. I won't do that again. Unless we get to having a whole lot of people. Okay, good. I was concerned about my microphone because it's up there on my camera. So no. Okay, now you should be able to text as much as you want, chat as much as you want. Okay, sweet. Thank you for that. Hey, hi, Yvonne. How are you? Yes, Carol, we are definitely working out the bugs. Yvonne, you missed it. I had it on slow mode, and that meant you could only say something once a minute. And with only one person to talk back and forth to, that kind of slowed things down. Carol is a friend of mine from Texas. Yvonne is a friend of mine from the Deep South, who now lives in Virginia, I think. Right, Yvonne? Virginia? She's a raging Cajun. She's a crazy lady, but we like her. Let's see. Just got done with a Fantasy meeting. Nice. That Carol, that's our convention in the spring that's mostly focused on David Weber's Honor Harrington series and our Four Horsemen series. So yay. Carol's working on a hat. I've been working on YouTube and socks for my niece for Christmas. I just did finish and mail out her birthday pair. Her birthday was in July. Louisiana. Okay. I wasn't sure what state exactly, so I didn't want to say and be wrong. Currently exiled to Virginia. Aw. Does it feel that way? Exile? That sucks. Mark's thinking we might spend the winter not far from Galveston on one of the islands out there in the Gulf. That would be fun. But I'm going to go to Florida for at least a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry. Virginia does kind of suck. It's just, there's so many people in Virginia. And especially the closer you get to D.C., the worse it is. And you guys are right close to D.C., aren't you, Yvonne? I was surprised my little, not just Virginia, Northern Virginia, yeah. Yeah, Northern Virginia's got to be awful. Eek. Surprisingly enough, 8 people watched my intro video already. Shocking. You've been to Sterling. Yeah, where's Virginia? Where is Sterling? Does anybody know? I guess I could look it up on my map. We all have such technology in our hands, right? Okay, I don't want that. There we go. Sterling, Virginia. Comes right up. Northeast of, okay. Gotcha. That tells me where it is. For some reason, my phone map is being really slow tonight. Might be because it needs to be plugged back in. Okay, I give up. Like, you'd never know we had. Okay, I don't care that Mark has messages. My phone always running my life. Is it like that for you guys? Phone seems to run your life. Try to put it down for half an hour and it doesn't work. Spend that half an hour screwing around with it. Blech. Yeah, I feel it, Carol. Even when you're just at home working at home, it's still every 2 minutes you're picking it up. You've been on your iPad all day, Yvonne? Yeah. I find myself sitting here at my computer with both screens going and my phone and sometimes also my tablet. And I'm like, this is crazy. I make stuff with my hands. Why do I need all this technology? Oh, Yvonne, did you see the bunny? Bunny. Bunny with huge pom-pom. You think you're addicted, Carol? Yeah, me too. And then there's the little bear from earlier. Isn't she cute? I think she needs a bow or something. And then this little bear is waiting for its dress. Or maybe I should make him. Maybe I should make her make it a boy and make shorts and a sweater. What do you think? I already got one girl, right? This could be her teddy bear. There, see? She can hold him under her arm. Oh, I got a half-dressed bunny. It's safe for work, I promise. I'm working on making her a dress. It's gonna be cute. It's spotted dress. And it's got little cream-colored dots all over it. In the next row, they're offset. There's like 4 rows of dots, I think. I worked on that until I couldn't stand it last night, and then I was like, I got to do something else. Yes, I was working on a donkey when I saw you, Carol. And I actually sold that donkey in June, at the show I did in June in Indiana. Sit here and talk to people across the country and the world sometimes. Yes, Yvonne. That's kind of what I really like about the internet. Has done one thing to bring us closer together, is that we can talk to each other whenever. Carol, I sold that donkey to this little old lady. Her husband was taking her around, and you could tell she was in her second childhood. She seemed like she was about 7 or 8 years old, maybe. Like she thought she was with her dad, maybe. She kept asking him, she kept saying, they came back 2 or 3 times looking at the toys, and she kept saying, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. I can't spend that much money. And he would say, yes, you can. It's okay. It's your money, and God, it broke my heart. It really did. It was, I can only hope that we all have such good caretakers. If and when we end up that way. Sorry. All right, we got to talk about something better because I can't do this. Yvonne, I saw Joel post that we could all talk about Fantasy and the Dining Out while we're at FactoryCon. That'd be fun. Yvonne, yay! You'll see us for your birthday. Yay! That'll be fun. Do you want a sneak peek of the new Ugar? He's going to look more like a bear and less like a human with a bear's head. Mark didn't like the humanoid body I had, so I tore it out, and he's going to look more like a bear. He'll have fat little legs and fat little tummy. I got to get back to working on him. Hi, Larry. Thank you for what? The sneak peek of the Ugar? Yeah, you like that, Yvonne? So he'll look more bear-like, which is probably good. Because even though I made the Hi, Beth. Who is that someone I know? Beth? Hey, duh, I didn't think about this. Do a quick intro of who you are when you first get in the chat, if you would, or like where you're from, or what you do, or what brought you to hang out with us tonight. Please and thank you. Again, now that we have a few people, I'm Joy. I live in my RV, as you can see. Don't mind the mess. Small space, lots of stuff equals mess. And I was baking yesterday, so you can see back here all of the stuff that was in my baking cabinet is all stacked in front of the big TV. Oh, hi, Beth Lobdell. Now I know who you are. I know too many people all with the same name, so like I know like 6 Beths and too many people. I told a story just a minute ago that made me tear up, so I'm just getting past that. We're going to be changing the way the dining out functions. Good. Yeah, was lucky enough to spend a couple of hours hanging out with Carol over this winter while we were in Texas. And we used to work together at the library, but didn't know it. You're right. There's only one Yvonne. I won't say that matters because I have an Aunt Yvonne, so I can't say that. Yes, it'll be available for replay later, including the chat, so that everybody, because I hate it when they don't let the chat be replayed, because I want to sometimes look up what other people were talking about in chat that didn't get mentioned on the video. So yeah, you can replay it. Yeah, Carol and I found out after we met at the local knitting store that we both worked for Fort Worth Public Library at the time when we met. And neither one of us work there now. Beth, what are you doing tonight? You working on any projects? How'd your garden, did you get done with your gardening? You guys will love this. I told Mark to hush that we were going to record. Now he's giving me the evil eye. Followed by the universal finger. So, too funny. Did you guys? I'm sure you guys heard that. He has a noise machine. Now he's going to play them all. I'm sorry. You see what I live with? Can you hear the noises he's making up there? Stop! Mark! God, he's terrible. All right, I should quit picking on my fingers and start knitting on this sock. I told my niece I'd try to have this done actually by Christmas because her birthday was July 17th, and she just got the socks on Monday. So, bad aunt. Bad aunt. Got sidetracked digging a new plot full of shale. I have to get back to the crocuses later. So I saw your picture of the box of rocks. That's what you're talking about, right? The shale. Is it just that the rock layers are so close to the surface? Because that's kind of crazy. That doesn't. I mean, you're in Pennsylvania, right? Most of Pennsylvania is pretty good farm country, isn't it? Crops and stuff. Or are you closer over to the mountains? I thought I'd make a comment about dumber than a box of rocks, but I didn't want you to think I was saying that you were dumb, because I would never say that. But I may save and crop that picture of the box of rocks. just because I thought it was funny. If that's okay with you. So what do y'all think? Is Sunday night a good time to hang out? Or should we look at other times? I think for the first few weeks we'll stick with Sunday nights. But, things get busy. Oh, and my sign up here behind me, the witch is in, that thing, that stays up all year round. Could not get the shovel in the ground. Oh, no. You think they piled it all up? Oh, I bet they did. I know a lot of places there was more work rooting stones out of the ground than anything else, especially as the farms were first being developed in whatever place. It's all sand up here where we're at, like for feet and feet and feet down. They bring in trucks and lay gravel on top of it, and it just sinks. It sinks. So like every year they're bringing in more gravel, more gravel. There's lots and lots of good pines up here, but I wanted some stinging nettles to get the fiber and play with the fiber. Had to hand dig the plot for the daylilies. Ooh, I feel for you. That stinks. It's your first one. It can take some time. Yeah, true, Yvonne. Yeah, it'll take a while, I'm sure. But we'll see how it goes. I tried for months to record video, edit said video, put said video up without a whole lot of luck or enthusiasm. So I thought I would just try this. I thought this way I'll at least get a start on it. And if you guys want, I will edit the video that I took last winter from when we were working at the camp in Texas, because some of that's kind of neat, and it's a nice camp down there. So you get to see us doing our rounds and emptying the garbage and all that kind of junk. And I think at one point I take a side trip and show you all the fossils and cool rocks that the buildings down there are made out of, because that's one of the places in the world where footprints of dinosaurs are preserved in the stone, which is really cool. And there's a lot of petrified wood down there. Lots of it. Like, there's almost more petrified wood in Glen Rose, Texas than there is in the petrified forest in Arizona. Like, crazy amounts. What are your criteria for winter camp? Probably not. We don't want to get much below freezing for the lows. And cheap is the only other criteria. We're still trying to both keep from... That camp was nice, Carol. We're trying to both keep from having to have regular jobs. So starting in the spring, I'll be doing more shows, I hope. And hopefully we'll be doing some more conventions. So we'll be a little more active this coming summer. Spring, summer, and fall. But, we just need not frozen and cheapish for the winters. Our book income's been down a fair amount for most of a year now. And it's time for it to turn around and go back up. We had one good month and we were like, yay, we're back to normal. And then it went back down again. So it doesn't help that Amazon keeps messing around with the percentages that they give the authors. Yvonne, we're up near Marquette, Michigan, about a mile from Lake Superior, which is really cool. I like to go sit on the lake beach, which I guess is still a beach. Just hang out. This time of year, we're getting highs in the mid 60s to low 70s. And it's been really breezy a lot up here the last week or so. It's like in the summer, it was real light breezes most of the summer. And then once the season started to change, it's all gusty winds all the time. Which is kind of weird. I'm not used to living in a windy place. Arizona was a little windy that first winter, but not like it is here. When are we going to start heading east? We're going to start heading east, I think, on the 14th of October. Yes, Mark's giving me the thumbs up. We're going to stop for a day in Detroit to see Brad and Bunny and the Ford Museum and stuff at Greenville. I think it's called Greenville. And then we'll come on across. Are we going, Mark, are we then going straight across to the Factory Con? Yeah. So from Greenville, we'll go straight across to Factory Con. And then we got to mess around in the Midwest a little bit. I want to see my folks. We need to stop by our storage unit. We want to see our kid. You know, important things like that. And then we still don't really know where we're going for the winter. We're hoping to do a HoloCon, but I think they might be full. And that's in Dalton, Georgia over Halloween weekend usually. So I'm missing everybody though. I'm looking forward to Factory Con. What do you think I should make for Factory Con, Yvonne? You think pumpkin bread will be good? And what's y'all's favorite treat to eat this time of year? Are we pumpkin spice latte people? Are we pumpkin pie people? Like, I'm a pumpkin pie person. I'm not a fan of Starbucks pumpkin spice lattes, but I do like their pumpkin cream cold brew. It's really good. It's just a little tiny bit sweet, and it's not bitter and overbrewed. Beth, apple, anything. Yvonne, that excellent. Was that for pumpkin bread? Beth, I bought 3 apples to bake something with. I was going to do it today, but I didn't feel very good. So tomorrow, what do you think I should bake? Apple crisp, apple. I saw a recipe. What prompted me was I saw a recipe for apple pie snickerdoodle cookies. Pumpkin bread is good. Apple anything. Apple cinnamon anything. Yeah. I want so bad to go apple picking at an orchard. Can you tell there's one thing about the UP? There are no orchards up here. There's one like a 2-hour drive away. Yeah, apple picking. I'm all about that this year. I don't know why. It's the Halloween all year round in me, I guess. I don't know. And I haven't been apple picking since Patrick was little. So 15 years. Something like that. I did make Mark buy me a pumpkin already. I got a little white pumpkin. That's probably, it's probably about this big. Not quite as big as my head, but. Anybody else got pumpkins yet? Anybody growing gardens this year? Starting your fall cold season stuff in most places. Well, except for the south. There are a few on Route 15 coming down through Maryland. Ooh, nice. We were going to go, because New York Sheep and Wool Festival is the weekend before Factory Con. So we were going to go across there, stay the 2 nights so that I could go to the Sheep and Wool Festival and then go on south to be at Factory Con. But it's fall leaf season. So everything within an hour's drive of Rhinebeck, New York is totally packed up full, no space. Or like $100 a night. And I'm like, I'm not paying that much. I'll make reservations and go next year so that I have a reasonably priced place to stay while I'm doing that. Carol, you should make plans and come with me. We can go to do Rhinebeck next year. That would be fun. We should get Mary and a couple other folks too. Mary Carew, she's in Fort Worth too. You'll be down on the 21st, yeah. I think we arrived the 20th. Not sure. Huge apple festival near here, Gettysburg. First 2 full weekends in October. Ooh. Ooh. Beth, I need more info about that. Because I've got that second weekend empty and we're traveling and we could probably pretty easily go through Pennsylvania. I imagine it'll be the same thing though. Everything will be booked up because everybody has so many over the course of the last year and a half, so many people have bought RVs. Oh, stupid game. See, addicted to our phones. The minute it buzzes, you pick it up. Ugh. Carol, we should really talk about that. That would be a lot of fun. And anybody else that wants to come to a knitting and spinning festival is welcome too. It's only like $12 a head to get in the gate, so it's not expensive to get in. It's your stay and your travel that's going to get you, just like with doing a convention. So, Larry, are you still hanging out? You just listening to me chat? He was in here earlier. No, Carol, haven't been before. Biggest wool festival I've been to is Estes Park, and that was awesome. That's usually in June, I think. So Orchard and Route 15 are on our way. Yeah, I'm hoping that Yvonne, that's a good idea. Pull in, spend an hour picking, and get on the way. That's a great idea. I think I'll be adding that to the request list. That way we can do. Oh, Yvonne, do you think people would do caramel apples? Because we could get caramel for apples. I don't know if people would actually eat them though. I know I can't eat them without getting sick anymore. I made a mistake and had a slice of my pumpkin bread that I made yesterday for breakfast, along with 2 cheese sticks and an apple. Way too much sugar. Yeah, you want caramel apples? All right. I'll see what we can do about that. I think we ought to do bobbing for apples too. Make people actually stick their head in the water. Is it going to be still warm, Yvonne, do you think? Like, am I going to need to keep my shorts out? Or can I put them away for the year? I know the way we travel, we never really know day by day whether we're going to need shorts or jeans. So right now there's just a big pile of both on the side, on my little table beside my bed. You ever think, yeah, shorts or jeans? Yeah, maybe cold. But I grew up in central Indiana, and I remember Halloweens that were hot, where I was like, mom had put extra clothes on me under my costume, and I was sweating and dying to take them off, and she wouldn't let me. It'll be brisk. Okay, that'd be great. That'd be great. Yay! I'll have all my Halloween stuff out, I hope. No, I think we left most of it. I might have a skeleton and I need to put a hat on the skeleton or something. That's a good idea. I'm going to make a knitting skeleton this year, I think. That'd be fun. Carve him some knitting needles out of some branches. Throw an old hat on his head. That'd be fun. What are you guys doing for Halloween? Do y'all like Halloween? Do you celebrate it? Do you like trick-or-treaters? I love trick-or-treaters. Love, love, love trick-or-treaters. Do you guys get many trick-or-treaters where you're at? Beth, you probably don't know about your house yet, huh? Or are you out in the country? If you're out in the country, you won't see any trick-or-treaters. We never did. It's right on the water, so at the most plan for dampen window. Yeah. Yeah, I figured it would be windy because every time we've been out to Chris's and Sheila's, it's been windy. Every time, the whole 2 times we've been there. or one time. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but my memory sucks. I go to think about, okay, how many times, something like, okay, how many times have I been to Chris and Sheila's house? I know I've been there at least once, probably twice though, because once we were there and parked the trailer in their yard, and the other time, I can't remember for sure. You don't do anything, your neighborhood doesn't get many trick-or-treaters. That sucks. You don't get trick-or-treaters, the house is too busy, or the road is too busy, and your house is too far up the hill. Bummer. But, you know, you don't spend the money on candy, so... And then you don't gain the Halloween 10 pounds from leftover candy. You used to get tons of trick-or-treaters at the old house. Doubt very much you'll get any there. Yeah, you guys are out in the country a little bit, aren't you now, Beth? And the whole time we lived in the country, we never got a single trick-or-treater. And none of our neighbors, neither time, none of the places did we have neighbors with kids. So, yeah, we had tons of trick-or-treaters at the library in town. You miss it. I know, I love the kids. And the dogs don't go crazy every time the doorbell rings. True that, Carol. Yes, absolutely. I wish we would have had some trick-or-treating at the camp last October, because that would have been fun. But there weren't very many people there Halloween weekend, except the girl camper group. God, I can't remember what they were called now. Anyway, fun bunch of ladies. Almost all have vintage or tiny little campers and get together and camp and have fun for a weekend every now and then. Name is gone. Just like I don't know how many times I've been to Chris's. 4 houses on this end of the road. Yeah. Oh, with the teens next door, you better watch out. They'll smash your pumpkins or your mailbox. Dude, one year when we were living in Tacoma or Milton, Washington. So between Tacoma and Seattle, little bitty commuter town for Seattle. We had this old junker Jeep, and it sat on the street in front of Mark's dad's house. And it was just a pathetic old Jeep, right? It was all we could afford at the time. Patrick was 2, or not yet 2. And we had it maybe a month when Halloween came around, and we didn't think, oh, it's Halloween, let's move it off the street for tonight, because there were places we could have parked it. And no, we didn't think about it. And sure enough, the next morning, Mark went out to get in it to go to work to find that a pumpkin had been thrown through the back window and glass was all through the entire car, clear up on the dashboard and everything. We were pulling glass out of that car for as long as we had it. We never did get all the glass out. Yvonne, your neighbor has a party every year, so it has made it more tolerable. Okay. So you get to see kids coming around, or... Yeah, it was just ridiculous. I wish we'd had a camera or something, could have caught the kids that did it, because it's like, all right, this junker is all we can afford. You're going to kick us when we're down. Thanks. We were not happy. Oh, I think we'll go until the hour hits, turns again, whatever. So we'll go for an hour total, I think, this time. So it gives us about another 15 minutes or so. Oh, what's on you guys' minds tonight? Anything? Anything much? You get to socialize in Randy's with kids his age. Nice. Nice. When we lived in Kentucky, one of the guys down the road, we lived on one of those short roads that just had like 6 or 8 houses on it. I think there were only about 6. And one of the guys, there was just a little hill in it. Midway through, one of the guys, that hill was kind of the middle of his front yard, and he went all out for 4th of July. We did not have to leave home to see a kick-ass 4th of July display. I mean, he had to spend $1,000 on fireworks every year. And they would set them up and they would wire them all together and they would have a big cookout and invite everybody on the street and half the rest of the county. And they invited us the years we were there. Yeah, those are the best. And then, just after dark, they'd start the fireworks show. And man, it was spectacular. And my dad always used to do a lot of fireworks. I was lucky enough to be home for my dad's 4th of July this year, which was so much fun to get to go again because they had it at Dad's. The weather was nice. They had all the garage doors open so everybody could go in the garages, get your food, go back out, sit around the fire, whatever you wanted. It was nice. And now that the generation of now that Patrick's generation is starting to get married, there's a lot more people, kids and everything. So we had people this year at 4th of July from babes in arms all the way up into like my dad is 76. And I think, Aunt Phyllis came. So she's a few years older than that. But we just had a good time. Sit around, talk, eat, do some fireworks, watch the kids play, made s'mores, all that fun stuff. That's the kind of experience I'm hoping we'll have with Factory Con, Yvonne. What do you think? Hang out, have fun. I'm hoping. Beth, are you coming to Factory Con? Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie. Oh my gosh. I miss you too. Guys, Bonnie's a friend of mine from Tennessee. She's a knitter and etc. As well. Crocheter. She always wins prizes at the county fair. Yes, Beth. Yay, you're coming. Yay. So what have you been up to, Bonnie? What are you working on? Right. It took me a minute. I haven't been back to Mount Juliet in a while. Like, I can't even remember the words I need to say right now. I would never forget you, Bonnie. You're an awesome person and I love you. So I just hadn't talked to you in a while. And I was like, Bonnie. Oh, Bonnie. Bonnie. So what are you working on right now, Bonnie? You're sharing a cabin with Vaughn. Nice. You have to introduce me to Vaughn, Beth, because I keep hearing Vaughn Gantz and I cannot put a face to a name. Shawls, hats, scarves, all of it. Me too. I'm working on socks for my niece for Christmas. I told her maybe she'd actually get them at Christmas. She got her birthday socks, which were due on her birthday, the 17th of July, just about a week ago. So I'm bad. Oh, here, I showed everybody my my finished and unfinished stuff the last few days. I did this cute little bunny with a huge pom-pom. And I finally finished this cute little bear, which I love. Little dress. And then I finished this guy about a week ago. But she needs clothes. I can't decide whether it should be a boy and have shorts and a sweater or a girl. Vaughn runs a con suite for Liberty Con. Okay. Probably still, like, I'm sure I would know the face, but. And then little girl bunny needs her dress, which I'm working on. I like the bunnies. I like this one in particular. And he was fast, fairly fast. And Will, she runs a con suite, so you hear, but you may not see her. She and Tom bonded over non-dairy cheese. That stuff should not be called cheese. That is not cheese. It is oil. Blech. I'm sorry if you need non-dairy cheese and you like it. I just makes my skin crawl. Non-dairy cheese. It's like tofu hot dogs. Like I was a vegetarian for a while, and I thought about doing it again, but I just can't. But the Violife? What's Violife? It's okay. Both are violently allergic. Gotcha. I understand that. What are we doing up in the UP, Bonnie? We are hiding from the heat because heat. And, this, if it gets much over 90, this trailer does not cool down. And so it's 90 outside and it's 80 inside, and you might as well go out. We're leaving in a couple weeks to go back down to the rest of the country. Yeah, I mean, if you're allergic to dairy, I get it. And like Mark's allergic to onions, not really allergic to any food except fake sweeteners. Can't do that. Make me sick. Ooh, 57 tonight in Mount Juliet. That's going to feel quite cool. It's been in the 50s overnight in Virginia. Yeah, we've been getting upper 40s and low 50s here. It was only 63 today, I think. I think it'll be 75 tomorrow, something like that. Let's see what it says. Tomorrow, it will, it's 57 right now. Going down to 52. Tomorrow, 61, 43. So yeah. That's going to be particularly cold. And then 73, 54, that's more normal for this time of year. 68, 70, 66. Yeah, it's been really nice these last few weeks. Yes, we did miss all the flooding. Did you come through it okay, Bonnie? Your house kind of is in a low area, isn't it? I think I need to put my camera somewhere else. What do you guys think? Because I have to look up to look at you, and that's hard. Yeah, you guys are going to feel chilly. Let me see if I can find my other camera mount thingy. See, all these bugs you got to work out. March, not so much, but last week you did all right. All right. That's good. I'm sorry you guys got flooded at all, because nobody ever wants to get flooded. Did you lose much in March? I hope not. Last week you did okay. All right. I'm going to apologize for the moving here real quick, but I'm going to try something. Let's see. Sorry, all you can see is my hand. There you go. My messy desk. I've been posting pictures of my messy desk on Instagram lately. Oh, that's almost worse. Great. Ay, ay, ay. I hope you guys didn't lose too much in March, Bonnie. That can suck. Oh, now the dogs want out. Yeah, they do. Oh, you think? It's early for that. It's only 9. Don't tell me they can't tell time. They just know they're hungry. They're going to get dinner. Oh, no. Lost your Polaris Ranger and everything with a motor. Oh, no. Oh, Bonnie, that sucks. I hope your insurance covered it. It's going to get flooded? Yeah, last March in the floods in Tennessee. Oh, no. What is that? Every now and then there'll be a spider drop down out of somewhere in front of my face. Hang on. There we go. Is that clear? I don't know. Maybe. I think I need to put this here. Ah, there's Mark. Is that better? Is that better? Me and staring at the camera. The water came within 1 inch of coming into the house. Holy crap, Bonnie. I'm just glad it didn't. You guys gonna stockpile some sandbags now? I'd be thinking about it. Yvonne, usually the spiders come to tell me that I need to spin more. We have an agreement, you know. Is it good? It's probably not great placement, but...
Well, that's that lighter one you bought.
Yeah. I don't know. Ooh. Ah! Sorry, guys. There we go. Yeah, it's fancy. No, like they're real spiders, Yvonne. They come dangling down usually in front of my face on their little web, going, hey, you, spin more. Nowhere for the water to go. Oh, no.
You can tell your signature line, see sheep, see sheep.
Oh, no.
It's funny.
Every time we see sheep or I'm spinning, Mark goes, see sheep, shear sheep, spin, 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 which is cool, but has no bearing on this particular conversation. So, yes, I need to spin more. That's exactly what they're telling me. Spin more, spin more. I've been spinning like crazy lately. This is a Shetland fleece that I bought. When did I buy this? A year ago or so? I don't know. Anyway, it's really soft. And then I bought another one in June thinking it would be equally soft. And like the parts of it I saw before I bought it were, but not so much the parts of it that came to my hand first. They're distinctly different. Yeah, Starlink's behaving itself. Hey, can I have some tea too, please? Anybody else want some tea?
Where's your tea machine?
What do you mean, where's my tea machine? Oh, I probably put it, I don't know, I put it out of the way somewhere. Look around. I might have put it up in the mug in the cabinet. You would think in 445 square feet you could not lose things. You would be wrong. Thank you so much for all the canning stuff you gave me. Awesome. Yeah, the shortages have been crazy and like broadening out. Like at first it was, oh, when I spin, yeah. Bonnie will take a glass of tea, Mark.
I'll be there FedEx in a few days.
He's making Earl Grey for himself, and I'm doing the Harney and Sons hot cinnamon for me because I likes it. Tom became allergic in his late 40s before he would drink milk in large amounts and loved cheese. Bought him some fake cheese then, and he told me to never do it again. This is what I'm drinking or about to drink. Harney and Sons. It doesn't want to. I don't know how to make this. This camera is supposed to be autofocus, but it doesn't want to do that. Harney and Sons hot cinnamon spice. Tom became allergic in his late 40s. Told me never do it again. That's the way I feel about fake cheese, but I'm not allergic to cheese. We're discussing it at Consuite. Vaughn said she had some that was quite tasty. It was Violife cheddar. Oh, that's what you meant by Violife. Got it. I didn't realize that was a brand name. I've bought him some. I'm trying to find their cream cheese. Nice. God, I would starve to death if it weren't for cheese. At Fantasy, you found a bakery that did a vegan German chocolate cake. Vaughn was there when we fed Patrick. Okay, gotcha. Like I said, I've probably met Vaughn before, but can't put the face with the name. Yeah, that Harney and Son is good. You can see it good. Mark gets all fancy with his tea. Where's your container for your tea?
That's not what the tea is.
Your bag. No, but the bag.
It's the garbage.
Oh. He gets fancy with his tea. He has to have Earl Grey. And it has to be Davidson Select Organic Earl Grey. I tease him about being snooty about tea. Yep. I got Sabrina and Salem at one of the cons this summer. Oh, it was
Fanside, wasn't it?
no, it was the one Michael Z put together, I think. Confinement. And Salem sticks just fine to the dashboard in the truck. And Sabrina, see her skinny little legs? They're not flexible when it's cold, but when it gets warm in the truck, they're very flexible. And she falls over backwards, and I find her with bent legs and laying back flat on the dash of the truck. So I got to figure out how to fix those two problems, because she belongs on the dash with Harry and the Ram and Sabrina and Salem. And oh yeah, we got a Mando bobblehead who sits on the bridge of the truck now. The bridge. The dash.
Center of the dash.
Yeah. If you like cinnamon, have you tried Good Earth Sweet and Spicy? No. It's naturally sweet and half caffeine free. Nice. I need to look that up and try it, Bonnie. That sounds good. Yumma yumma. And I have my favorite YouTube channel, Townsend's, has the Nutmeg Tavern.
Doesn't hurt to have a husband makes you tea.
And my favorite husband makes me tea. Of course, he's my only husband.
You've had one before.
You're my only husband now.
I hope so. Unless there's something you're not
Oh,
telling me.
no. You're being silly now. All right, when you go back up, will you take those two and put them in with the other toys?
Sure.
Trying to build up. Townsend's is the best. I love Townsend's. Yeah, the bottom half of a nougat. I showed it off a little bit ago. They were like, "Ooh, good. That'll be better."
Yeah, the straight skinny one was just.
I know, it was a little too human looking.
You look more like
for
a
me.
Raggedy Ann with a bear head.
Nice. Tell me what you really think. A Raggedy Ann with a bear head.
Tell them about the first time you made a Casper. That didn't work out.
Oh my God. Yeah, that was because you said make it a box with a tube in it. Jesus. I love Townsend's. Townsend's is the best.
Nothing for Chihuahuas.
What are you guys' favorite YouTube channels? That's a great thing to talk about.
Yours, of course.
No, this channel doesn't count. It's brand new. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. Bonnie, what's your favorite? Oh, you haven't watched them lately. You've missed a lot then. They've gotten a lot more videos.
Daughter's probably okay.
Oh, good.
X-rays will clear.
Oh, good. A friend of ours, his 16 or 17-year-old daughter was in a bad car wreck tonight.
There. She knows who it is.
Yeah, it was Yvonne. It was Mark Stallings' daughter. Bad car wreck. They x-rayed her from head to toe, pretty much, sounds like. And Rain Country and Living Traditions Homestead. I think I've seen Living Traditions. I haven't seen Rain Country. I have to look them up. I've been really enjoying Arnie and Carlos, of course, because they're knitting related. And The Last Homely House. Yeah, it looks like she's okay. Yvonne, it looks like she's okay now. But the car is freaking totaled. Somebody hit her one front corner and her car flipped and hit a light post and took it out and was upside down in the picture that he posted. It was terrible. I'm sure she's going to be sore as hell.
And yield coming onto a freeway, you can't cross all the lanes or something.
Oh my God.
The driver of the car that hit her was trying to claim that it was her fault, her stalling daughter's fault.
Oh, no, they weren't.
Yeah.
Oh. The state of her car should show that it was not her fault.
From the side and the front quarter, yeah. It's
Yeah.
obvious what happened.
No. Sounds like they pitted her accidentally. That's terrible.
They don't have dash cams, so you need to fix that.
Yeah, especially in a teenager's car. Everybody needs a dash cam these days. They're so cheap.
I thought she was in her 20s.
No, I think she's just had her license maybe a year.
Okay.
I think maybe, but I'm
not sure either.
She did walk away, thank God, yeah. Airbags Thank God for airbags and seatbelts. Come on, T. Brew. Impatient much? Nah. I'm going to have to look up Rain Country. That sounds good. And I do occasionally watch Living Traditions Homestead. I like them. Have any of you watched Cowboy Kent Rollins?
Yeah, the Cowboy Cook, yeah.
Yeah, Cowboy Kent Rollins is awesome. He's a legit trail boss cook. He cooks for cowboys doing cattle drives and working out in the big pastures up in the mountains and stuff. And he shares his recipes, and he's pretty cute. He does this little dance every now and then when he gets excited.
Dance is a trip. He likes to taste of something.
Yeah, he gets excited and does a little dance. He's funny.
You like
but
he looks like Sam Elliott.
Excellent food. Yeah, he looks a lot like Sam Elliott. He doesn't quite sound like Sam Elliott, but that's okay too. Heidi with Rain Country does a lot of preserving, herbs, homemade health, and beauty. Yeah, he's from somewhere out west. 5K of work on Randy's Baja, so he should be good for it. That's good. Thanks, Carol. See you next week. I'll be going here pretty shortly.
The Cowboy Camp guy, he's from Texas.
No, he doesn't. What are you saying, Bonnie? I don't know what you're saying because Mark thinks Kent Rollins is from Texas. I'm not sure about that. Oh yeah, nobody actually looks like Sam Elliott, but he's Sam Elliott. Used to be able to get that way about Sean Connery, but Sean Connery is like over that edge into old man now.
Yeah,
yeah.
That
well,
really puts you over the edge when you're dead.
What can I say?
Weird to be lusting after a dead person.
Sam Elliott. I want to see Sam Elliott play a vampire.
A Texas vampire. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Charlene Harris wrote an interesting series. I think it's called Crossroads, Texas, or Midnight Crossroads, something like that. Anyway, Midnight Texas is what the brief one season or half season of the TV show was called, and it was good. I'm liking the book better because you kind of get more, you always like the book better because you get more information. Okay, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. We'll do this again next Sunday, I hope. I do have a live studio audience, and he kibitzes too. I'm trying to get him to do his own live hangout thing.
We might do a Four Horsemen
or
thing from
regular show or something. Yeah, Mark says we might do some taping at FactoryCon and do live for the people that aren't at FactoryCon if our Starlink will connect from there. It probably will, but you never know. So thanks for joining me, guys. I will see you next week. I did start a Discord channel as well, and I'll send that to all of you that showed up tonight. Invites. Oh, yeah, I'll put it in the comments. Duh. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. We'll see you all next week. Bye. How do I stop this? I see edit. Oh, there it is. End stream. It was hiding behind my camera. Good seeing you too, Bonnie. See you soon.
So it'll let you do a description, I think, when you upload it?
Yeah.